Okay, welcome to my very first comic haul. This one's going to be Fantastic Four, in which I'm going after John Byrne from the 80s. I remember this stuff as a kid, and I think it was from 223 to 295, but I'm going to show 200 all the way to whatever I got, and it's incomplete, unfortunately. All right, here we go. Number 200. Look at that Doctor Doom. Number 201. Yeah. Now, these are all in varying conditions, you know. I don't know if I just screwed that up. I probably did. Whatever. Here's a True Believer, 209. I like to do this. I want the story. I don't really care if they're reprints at this point. Of course, everyone wants the originals. 217. Yeah, we're getting to John Byrne. Okay, I think this is the first official John Byrne where he draws and he writes. This is after his X-Men, his awesome X-Men run, which I want to collect someday too, but I really suck because I don't have that much great X-Men. I'm going to showcase one book here, but I'm going to move this right along. 222. 223. 224. I got these all within the last couple months. 225. 229. 232. I guess that must be an important one since I really respect Marvel for doing the True Believers like 3 or 4 years ago. I kept all those. I love them. But I got the original one here too. Yeehaw! 233. I can't wait to just read all these straight through. I'm going to totally do it. 235. These are all 50 centers too. My era was more starting in the 60 centers, but this is good stuff. 237. The eyes have it. 241. John Byrne is one of the greats. What is this one? 242. See, there's a direct, as comic book knows, there's a direct which went to the comic book stores, and then there's the newsstands. So I got a lot of newsstands. I should be calling them out, but who really cares? Because in the 80s, it didn't matter. 245, which I know I can get this. It's a True Believers, but yeah, love it. This one is a 246. Look at too many Dooms. That's how I feel, man. Too many freaking Dooms. 247, another Doctor Doom. See that this is a reprint of his origin, and this is 199. Just probably another cool Doctor Doom. But yeah, Doctor Doom is probably the greatest villain conceivable ever created. They just haven't done it right in movies yet. But I remember the cartoon. He had that mechanized voice that totally rocked. 248. 250. 251. See, I'm doing pretty good with my Fantastic Four, John Byrne. Considering it's from 223 to 295 or something like that. 252. Look at that. That is so cool. You guys got to admit, that is a fun comic to own. 253. See, now we're in the 60 centers, and this is when I first started getting into comics. Well, probably not, but when I really got into them, like as a kid. I read a lot of Spidey before that. 255. Look at that. Isn't that cool? 256. I mean, John was just doing really sensational. Now, you guys, I got 258, and I just got this like a month ago for like, I don't know, like $14 or no, it was 13 or something. From shout out to Comics The Gathering. Oh my God. Great. That's my favorite local comic shop right now. But look at this. Yeah, dude. $258. I don't CGC or anything like that, but that would totally make a CGC. But I don't do that. It's newsstand too, but I don't know if that matters in this time. Look at that. I think that's really sought after. And the next one I'm going to showcase. This was like a 3-issue story of Doctor Doom, which was really awesome. But I remember as a kid just being freaked out when okay, so here's Tyros the Terrible, right? And look at that. I remember like being really impressed by this stuff right here. Just like, dude, just like ripping like the ground and stuff and using it against the thing. I mean, that is so awesome. He ain't playing around. He was the herald of Galactus and all that stuff, you know? Anyway, I like to showcase at least one. I'll pick it out and showcase why. So this is 259, which I think Doom really kicks everybody's ass in this one. But we'll keep that one to the side. He really kicks everyone's ass in this one too, like 260. But he comes out and he's pissed because Reed Richards isn't around. And then people don't know where Reed Richards is at. This is 261. And then they found him and there's a big trial about him. Because he's kind of a douchebag. No, he's not. He's a great hero, I think, sometimes. Not in the Ultimate Universe, but 263. I mean, these are just classic John Byrne stuff. I'm just so honored that I was able to grab these, you know. 264. I'm going to move it along here. 266. 267. Newsstand. 267 direct. They do that kind of thing. 268. 269. Okay, She-Hulk is it happened probably a couple issues back, but She-Hulk actually joined the Fantastic Four, and John Byrne tried doing a Thing series, which didn't last that long, but it was pretty cool. 270. 271. I think Byrne's dropped this. That's the last one I got. 277. I always love. I collect anything with Mephisto in it and the devil trying to get all these good people, and yet he always loses because he's a fool. Except for Spidey, but hopefully they change that someday. Spidey hasn't been good for a long time. He has some good stories though. I still enjoy, but overall, I haven't really liked Spidey in like 3 decades. 278. Dr. Doom. 279. Dude, Doom is not playing around. 280. He hates. 286. Here's a Beyonder from Secret Wars. Dr. Doom versus the Beyonder. That would be round 2. It's the first Secret Wars. Doom, everyone knows about that killer cover. 289. And that's it. That's what I got. So that's my John Byrne. I want to thank you very much for joining me here. I got a really cool setup. This is what I look like. So freaking what? And I'll talk to you later.